It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and Tom Griswold.
And Tom, we have a special guest.
We do. It's the lovely Ms. Pat, star of the Ms. Pat Show. And always a good idea, by the way, putting your name on the show. As you said earlier, then they can't fire you. Although,
I learned that from you.
Oh, yeah, I just realized that's not necessarily the case. Roseanne.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm not going to get my white people confused.
Okay. Pat, it's always a pleasure to see you. Pat's been coming here for many, many years. And you wrote your autobiography a long time ago, pre-TV. And your book is called?
Rabbit.
Rabbit, because?
My name is Rabbit. My drug dealer name was Rabbit.
Your drug dealer name?
Yes.
Because your background is rather interesting. You personally are not a drug user.
No.
But you have an interesting past in which you got into the commerce of selling drugs.
What's all these big words you using today? Commerce.
Yeah, I'm just saying that you were a drug dealer.
You could talk regular to me. You know, we used to sleep together.
That's true.
Sounds like an FBI. That needs to be an episode of the show.
You ain't got to act like I was almost your son's stepmama. I was almost your stepmama.
You should bring Tom on the show.
The whitest man in America, ladies and gentlemen.
If he's on the show, I mean, he's got to be, the neighbor complaining about the property line?
No.
He's sad he didn't get invited to the barbecue.
This is mighty spicy barbecue.
What is happening?
This show is set in Plainfield, Indiana. That's where it's set out of Plainfield.
Like your life.
Yeah, so a lot of black people are like, well, you don't bring me on the show. I was like, because you wasn't in my neighborhood.
You would have been in her neighborhood.
You are in my neighborhood.
Okay, well, cool.
I'm going to have to make a character of you, Tom.
Now, I remember I've learned a lot from Pat over the years, but I got her a birthday cake. Mm-hmm. You remember this, Pat?
I do remember the
You were
cake.
teaching me a tradition that I was not aware of.
Oh, my God.
What?
I don't know this story.
I'm trying to remember this.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember this.
Oh, yeah.
Black people put dead peoples on the cake.
Yeah.
Rest in peace cakes.
Yeah, I was not aware of the rest in peace cake.
Good morning, everybody.
And because, they have the technology now. There's some great things in contemporary technology.
It looks like a photo right there on the cake.
For example, they can do, that foam in the top of your coffee?
Yeah.
There's a machine now that can turn that into a picture, which is completely unnecessary and worthless in life. And we
Holds up the line.
Yeah, but these same guys are going to get away to shoot Putin from the sky, so I'm all in favor of technology.
Sure.
But yeah, there's a cultural tradition
in the black community.
In the black community, and can you explain that to me again?
Rest in peace shirts, rest in peace cakes. You know, when somebody gets killed, you got to celebrate them. Well, I don't say celebrate them, but
celebration of life.
Yeah, so you buy a cake, and every funeral I've been to had the dead person on the cake.
And so Pat was doing a show, so I surprised her. I had even though you're alive, I had a dead person cake made for Pat with her picture on it.
I had a dead person cake.
If you put their face on it, it's not a dead person cake. It's just a cake with their face on it.
That was the joke, though.
Did you have rest in peace on it?
I think he did.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
I hope you killed tonight.
Yes, Pat.
Yeah, wasn't that fun? Was that cool?
Tom, I didn't read that cake, but I ate it.
It said rest in peace, Pat? With her picture.
Yeah, that's the whole gag. See, she's teaching.
You're a lunatic.
He should be the HOA president on your sitcom.
It'd be like a threat or something.
That's good.
And it would be the running joke.
Yeah.
Ding dong. Oh God,
now
it's
what
Tom.
And Tom has sitcom experience, right?
Yeah, look, I noticed you moved your fence. Now I don't want to be a stickler.
See, but I'm not that guy in real life. I'm not that guy at all.
You don't care if somebody take your property?
No, the HOA people are people who failed in life, so they want to spend their life bossing other people around.
And that's
I got
why
a neighbor I want to have shot right now, but that's a different story.
Okay.
That's why I sold my house, and I said I never wanted another HOA. I don't want nobody telling me when to cut my grass. Maybe I want to see my grass high this week. I
See, that leads back to the fact
You don't know what she's dealing with.
that your husband retired from a great job, and you told me he bought a $15,000 lawnmower.
Yeah.
He's going to be out there cutting the grass a lot. Does he put headphones on so he doesn't have to hear you screaming at him?
You know what, Tom? You know what's crazy that's irritating me with my husband? Because the house is up under construction, and he would go cut the grass at the construction site. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? It's supposed to look like this. You don't have to cut the grass.
He's bored.
I know he's bored out of his mom. And I asked him, I said, you really should go pick up a hooker so we can have something to talk about. Not you.
Now, most women would say go play golf.
Hey, my husband fat. He ain't going to do all that walking. You trying to kill my husband.
Perhaps you should climb up on top of him then a couple of times, or maybe, I don't know.
I got started really early with that in life, so I'm kind of done right now.
You know, you had your first child. You had your first child at what age?
I had started sexual activity around 6th grade, so I'm done.
Wow, I didn't have a pubic hair till I was in 12th grade.
That's your problem.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Can we talk about anything else? Anything else at all? What else you been buying, Pat? Tell us what you're buying.
I think to get somewhat lofty here, the source of Pat's comedy is because everything she says is true.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your life, I mean, your book, and your show is kind of, Ace termed it kind of a dramedy.
Yeah.
A lot of serious topics, on a show. But when you do your stand-up show, you just talk about your real stuff, and it's just so funny.
Yeah, the finale of this season of the Miss Pat Show, I actually had an abortion.
Wow.
I had an abortion. Because married people do get an abortion. Everybody,
Well, depends what state they're in.
I mean,
Yeah, these days.
I mean, you can drive before, but
Right.
As I say, who wants somebody else to feed? So
Now, you currently, I mean, I don't know if you want to talk about this, but you don't just have your own kids.
yeah, I have my niece kids, so it's 4 of them.
Yeah.
So I packed up all of them and left 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got a lot of mouths to feed. Do they treat you with respect, or are they like every other kid and you're just another
what
pain
are
in
you
their
talking
ass?
about? Wait, no, what? I'm a black mama, Tom. I don't play that. You don't get that chance with me. You get your teeth knocked out. I will have you call the police with your teeth in your hand.
Could that be your fourth book?
hard to
I will have you
understand
call the
the
police with your teeth in your
I
hand.
don't play that. You're not talking back to me. I don't care how old you are. I feed you. And I pulled up one day and my nephew was out there cutting grass in his KBs.
Oh.
$200 tennis shoes. So I said, hey, homeboy, take my shoes off. And I hit him upside the head. I said, you going to cut grass? You got it like this? You going to cut grass in $200 sneakers? Give me my shoes. So I took my shoes.
Now help me with the distinction between homeboy and houseboy.
I've never heard of houseboy, but homeboy is just people that hangs
I did
out.
that just to make Chick uncomfortable.
You know, Miss Pat has
Oh,
to
it's
get
not
to.
just Chick.
Yeah, it's not just Chick.
It's the whole
Don't
room.
be trying to run me
Are we?
out.
So I have a question. We're not going to have the Miss Pat's not going to be able to taste the
I
Castle
can
Bites.
taste them. Go. Are they cooking?
No, I got to throw them in the air fryer.
Well,
at
what
this
are you
break.
waiting on?
She's gonna knock you upside your head.
We're coming right
It's
back.
an
Better hurry, homegirl. And here's Tom with one of our favorite guests.
She's right over there. She's Ms. Pat. She's got her own TV show now. And Ms. Pat is on tour. Lots of stops coming up, including Cleveland, Davenport, Columbus, Ohio. And November 18th and 19th, the Funny Bone in Liberty Township, Ohio, Greater Cincinnati, a famous club. And you'll be able to see Ms. Pat there live and in person. Pat's working on all kinds of projects that would include some stuff that she can't even talk about.
Yeah.
But you've been working on this TV show forever.
5 years it took to get on.
But
5 years.
it's up and running and nominated for...
An Emmy. It was
Emmy.
nominated
It
for
was
an
nominated
We
for an
lost to Ted Lasso, but we was in such a great category.
Right.
Oh, if only Josh were here when you mentioned Ted Lasso.
Josh could be here, I think, if we...
Okay.
Do he like Ted
Hold on,
Lasso?
One
Oh,
second.
Josh has never watched a second of Ted Lasso.
Yeah,
so.
like most of America who's enjoyed Ted Lasso.
Right.
Josh has an issue with Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
I think.
It's a good show. It's a good show to lose against, too.
Miss Pat looked beautiful at the Emmys. She was all dressed up. And,
You know,
wow.
people was talking about me. They like, why do Miss Pat look like the Game of Thrones cook?
No, you didn't.
I don't think that's a mean thing to say.
She looked gorgeous.
Did you meet anybody you ever wanted to meet?
Huh?
Did you meet anybody you wanted to meet at the Emmys?
I'm so over Hollywood. I just rather be around regular people like y'all. You see people with their nose up in there. I don't got time for all that.
Good for you.
Everybody don't want to eat. Everybody don't want to live. I'm in this. I don't care. I will steal your pocketbook.
That's volume 5 of the Ms. Pat biography. I don't care. I'll steal your pocketbook. Jess Hooker has just handed us.
This mine's?
These are these are called what again? They're the White Castle.
Castle Bites.
Castle Bites, and they are about the size of a wonton. Or a,
they look just like a pizza roll. Tom.
I've never had a pizza roll, so I wouldn't know.
I should have known.
That's next.
Yeah. No, so these are just the Castle Bites. These are the hamburger. They're not the cheeseburger. Hot. These are 2 minutes in the microwave. We also have a batch in the air fryer, which I think are going to be better, right? Yeah.
Okay, it smells like Chinese food.
Is it awful?
I love this.
You do?
This could ruin my fall. I'm going to eat these every day.
I bought an extra bag you can take home.
Are these cheeseburgers?
Really mess up your weekend. Dude, that's hamburger.
Oh, just not a sponsor?
No, I just smoke a lot of weed, so I like this kind of stuff.
Well, this is exactly what you give your kids when you can't cook.
It's rough.
Josh Arnold is here, and he's also eating too. What the hell are you?
Where are you, Josh?
How are we doing? I'm down here in the lobby having breakfast. So.
You look like you have
the free hotel breakfast.
What is it?
I got a sandwich here.
Don't sell it so hard.
Why is he calling in? Like, could you just have taken a vacation day, or is this so we'll pay for your hotel room?
Look, I was sitting here minding my own business, and I get told that Tom mentioned my name.
Well, Josh, the reason is Ms. Pat, her show nominated for an Emmy, but they lost to Ted Lasso, and I wanted you to give your review of Ted Lasso since you've never seen it.
You see, Pat, Ted is an American, but he lives now in England, so he doesn't understand.
I lost to somebody who live in England.
I'm even an American.
Is that where the Queen just died?
Yeah, that's where she died. Yeah.
Y'all know the Queen been dead about 10 years. They had a battery on her.
I agree.
I believe that.
She was so dead walking so many years ago, and her son ain't gonna make it 10 years.
No.
Oh, he dead too. You know what they gonna mess around and do it? All that crap they be talking is. America say they're racist, but that black girl gonna get that crown. Black people like, yes, you let us in, we take over. It's gonna be chicken and waffles at that castle. I give you 10 years, and it's gonna be NWA when she walk out the door. F the police.
Right? Wow.
That took a turn.
I'm
just
very
wanted
glad.
you to do your Ted Lasso impersonation.
Can you do your Ted Lasso?
They have a queen, we have a president.
There you go.
It's very unfair. He's never seen the show.
I know.
They call it the boot.
But it's surprisingly accurate. Yeah.
Yeah, trust me, I've seen the show.
Oh, it's very sweet. I think you'd really like it.
Now, Ms. Pat, your show is on BET Plus and currently rerunning on
BET.
BET.
And Amazon. You can get it on Amazon.
Oh, you can? Okay, good.
And we was on Paramount for a little while.
Okay. And then Donnie Baker was saying he was watching BET and couldn't believe it. He couldn't bet on anything.
He was watching the wrong BET. He was watching the Casino Channel.
Now, Ms. Pat, you've been working hard all your life, but you finally got this TV show, so you got what we would call, I'm assuming, serious money. What is the first thing, you mentioned your building house, but what's the first thing you bought when you realized this was happening?
I bought this bag, Tom.
Nice. Chanel.
What is that?
Beautiful.
Nice.
Let me see that thing.
Classic.
It is.
Looks like a lunchbox.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, it's a $10,000 lunchbox, Tom.
It's an investment, actually. It's not just a purse.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, when you got the chain on it, Jesus.
Believe me, Tom, somebody's giving you some at night. She got one, too.
I think you've got about $4,000 or $5,000,
you
$10,000
probably
lunchboxes in the closet.
Yeah, you just don't know how much they cost. Nobody's laying down with you for free, Tom.
That's book 6.
Because you know what? You are the white Nick Cannon.
You know what, Pat? I'm saying it now. You are my new stepmom. Welcome to the family.
White Nick
He is the white Nick Cannon. Where he lay, he plants.
See, Tom, Nick has 9 kids.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
How
you
many
need to
you
hurry
got?
up.
Very good.
How many you got, Tom?
Let's see, 7.
7, yeah.
No.
You buy a bag, I can give you 2 more.
Now, so the first thing you bought was that Chanel purse, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And then, is that practical? Does it fit a lot of stuff? What do you got in there?
No, it's just.
Do you have one of those black American Express cards?
I do.
Nice.
I don't have a black, but I have I have an Amex. And finally,
You
it
got
took
an
them
Amex?
forever. Amex, whatever you call it. It took a while to get it, but I finally got it.
Because I never heard of that, but you were in here one day and you asked me if I had a black American Express card.
Well, I don't.
I was unclear if that was like a.
No.
No, it's real. It's heavy.
It doesn't have a limit.
Okay.
No, it's
You
not
could-
like Black Twitter.
No.
That's right.
No.
God.
You were going to ask if there's a picture of Malcolm X on it or something.
It's-
bad rap.
It's nice. You don't
Okay.
have any limit.
You don't have. I have a limit on mine.
Okay. Good
Yeah.
to know. Your
It's a-
husband's probably pretty glad about that too, I suppose.
My husband got his own credit cards. He don't fool with me.
Do you mix your money?
Huh?
Do you mix your money together?
No.
He's got his own bank. You've got your own bank.
Yes. If I knew I was gonna be famous, I would get a prenup. I tell my husband, I don't care how mad you get. You go into the other room. You're not buying a woman nothing with my money. We're gonna work it out through Twitter. I mean, through a text message.
Right.
So that's why I built the house so big.
Now, but the only thing he has purchased is the lawnmower. Did he buy that with his own money?
Tom, mind your business.
That was a little invasive.
You got a lawnmower and a drone, remember?
And a drone.
Trying to cause problems.
He's asking.
He like old school cars, so I bought him a few. I bought him a for retirement. I bought him a brand new Lincoln.
Oh, wow.
Aviator.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I bought him that, and then I bought him a couple of old school cars for retirement because he had been there 22 years, and my husband had like 7 years to go before retirement. So I had to talk him into early retirement
Oh, so you could move.
so I could move because I
Yeah.
was going to leave him here with you, Tom.
Well, he could cut my grass. I sure as hell don't do
And
it.
these two, how about welcoming him to the family?
These two guys get along. Man,
Without driving
Thanksgiving's...
each other crazy.
Do you need a big black uncle?
You know what, Pat? I've never thought about it. It's all I want now.
Well, I'm your stepmom, okay? But don't worry, I'm unfertilizable.
Unfertilizable.
Pat, he's got something super going on down there, so you got to be careful.
I know. And Tom, I always wanted a mixed baby. Why not by somebody as rich as you, Tom? I ain't into white men, but you know I've always been into you.
Again, that's book 8, I believe.
I won't do chick, but I do you.
How did I get on?
I won't do.
My favorite
I won't
day.
do chick.
I'm
Hey,
out.
I do not sleep with the help.
I don't blame you.
These are all classics.
I don't blame you.
I will not sleep with the help. Help is volume 7 or 9. I forgot. I lost my
I'm
place.
going straight to the top. You, Tom.
Miss Pat, Murat Theater tomorrow. Then it's Cleveland, Davenport, Columbus, New York, Houston, Liberty Township, Ohio. It's all coming up for Ms. Pat. Thank you, Pat. We I hope you were listening because we're not going to see Pat for a while again, but be sure to stop on back by. And you're also doing radio down in Atlanta.
I'm the morning show with Big Tigger. So I do morning shows every morning when I'm home.
What's his name again?
Big Tigger. It's the Big Tigger morning show.
Tigger.
Not Tick. It's
Tom, keep going. Just keep going.
I think maybe.
See the green lights? Go to the lights.
Can I say thank you? Thank you guys so much because my career started here. I want to thank y'all so much. Y'all always supported everything that I do. And anytime I can get back here, Tom, I'm back here so
All
you
right,
can rub
thank
on
you.
my.
Bye, Pat. I've got to get back to my sleep number bed announcement. Where was it?
Stupid world record. This may be the stupidest world record we've ever, and I'm sad that Josh is not here.
Well, Josh is going to join us right now.
Oh,
There he
he's
is.
out.
Come on.
Oh, for Christ's sake!
Looks like he's in the shower. Wait a minute.
What are you doing?
Are you sitting in the shower?
Are you
I
in the
beg your
tub?
pardon?
I'm standing.
Oh, you're standing.
Oh, he's
Okay, yeah.
and the water's running.
Yeah.
Taking a shower. I heard you guys Dean said you were talking about me. I need to zoom in right away.
Okay. Hey, Josh, is your hotel technically in the Commonwealth of Kentucky or Southern Indiana? I need to know which sheriff to call.
Hey, I don't want you to take this the wrong way, buddy, but I think, especially in the shower, I think you might be losing your hair. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and I see you got the handicap room.
No.
Well,
They install those every time they know I'm going to be in a room.
That's so if he slips in the shower, he doesn't kill himself.
And by the way, if you pan down, I'm leaving broadcast.
Is that a shower bathtub or just a shower stall?
Shower stall, one of your favorites.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
Nice.
I don't like the shower bathtub.
Yeah, right.
Okay, and he's luxuriating in the shower. Josh, can you listen for a moment? Chick has a story he wanted you to hear.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Students at the University of California at Irvine have set the Guinness World Record for the largest game of red light, green light.
Oh.
How big is it?
Oh, yeah. The school said 1,415 anteaters. That's right. That's what UC Irvine is.
Of course.
The fabulous anteaters.
Yeah.
They played the Childhood Classic to beat the previous record of 1,203 participants set by students at Willamette University in Salem, Oregon. A Guinness adjudicator present at the event and verified the game broke the old record. So there you go.
Wow.
Yeah, I was hoping it'd be...
Anything on you right now in the shower there, Josh? Looks like an anteater? Anything? Oh, sorry.
Red light, green light. Did you see Squid Game, Christy?
I did not. I can't watch that. You know me.
They did a slight variation on that.
Yeah?
You saw Squid Game, didn't you, Josh?
Yeah, they sure did.
Do you remember what the variation was?
I do.
I believe if you didn't stop at the red light, you were shot.
Yeah, shot.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, it's quite the scene.
By a giant doll or something? When the doll's head turned around or something like that? Yeah.
Really, really scary stuff.
It'll haunt your dreams.
So,
That's why I didn't watch.
red light, green light, of course, is obviously more of a kid's game.
How do you play that? I forget.
It's like stop and go.
Red light. And then, they turn their back and then they turn around and say green light or the other way around.
I don't remember.
It's kind of like Mother May I.
Oh, okay.
Sort of a,
Duck, duck, goose.
yeah, you got to have permission. It's a way to teach kids about being bossed around.
We don't have to wait for Josh to hang up. Can't we just? I can't look at this anymore.
He's lingering, isn't he?
He's washing something, and I don't want to. I don't want to hear. I don't want to be here for this.
Okay. What we do,
He's got a very, very sincere look on his face.
Josh, we'll check in with you
concern
in
or
a few
pleasure?
minutes. I don't want to see you sitting in that room. That's all I can say.
Okay.
Okay. Don't have a cup of coffee and suddenly retire into the... We'll check in with Josh later. Once again, he's at the Louder Than Life Music Festival in Louisville.